Welcome to Oman. With our guide Yasin and our drivers, we shall start our visit to the great mosque of Sultan Qaboos. We are leaving these beautiful gardens for the Sultan's Palace here in Muscat. A lovely walk on the seafront. This fort has been restored in the Nakal region. We are leaving the greenery of this palm plantation for a thermal spring. What a contrast from these grey mountains of the Jebel. We are walking through this field to a narrow waddy. Reaching 7,000 feet, the air becomes clearer as we arrive at the village of Misfat al-Abrayin, where we will spend the night. There's no lift in this building. We watch as this worker is pollinating a female tree with pollen from a male tree. Continuing our walk, we visit a traditional house. This lady is preparing coffee, and now she is making pancakes for us. From the village of Al-Retayin, we walk on a single track above the Oman Grand Canyon. We leave this Grand Canyon and prepare our campsite at 7,000 feet. The night was cold in our sleeping bags. Nearby the town of Nizwa, we visit this castle. It's an interesting visit to this traditional market. The road takes us south to the desert, where we install our campsite. We walk in the dunes to see the sunset. It's a great temptation to play in the sand. What a lovely moment. Wind is coming up. Let's go back to our campsite. In our 4x4, we drive through the valley of Bani Ralad. For our supper, we buy fish in the market. To discover this wadi, we have to walk through these rocks and arrive to this clear water pool where we have a swim. On the coastline of this city Sur, many traditional boats or dhows are repaired in this shipyard. This is a nice place to install our tents. To cross this wadi, we use these small boats. Then we walk to a narrow canyon to find these swimming pools. The steep road brings us to the Tiwi Wadi, where we will walk beside these irrigation channels, then swim in these cool pools.
هو رشاء رشيق القد حليه قد حكمه الغرام والوجد عليه إن قلت خذ الروح يقول لي عجبا الروح لنا فهات من عندك شيء.
Now, driving back to Muscat Airport. Our flight will take us from the capital, Muscat, to Kasab, which is on the tip of the Hormuz Strait. It is separated from the Sultanate, but is still part of Oman. Iranian coastline being so near, smugglers come daily to the Sultanate to buy goods. Kasab is the main city and is also linked to the Emirates and Dubai by 2 roads. An Iranian working team used the low tide to change the propeller seal. This is the team. From the Jebel Harim, we discover this pretty fjord. The track will bring us to 8,000 feet. We take this dhow to discover the Masadam area. We have an escort of dolphins. Our captain drops the anchor nearby this island for us to snorkel.
إن كنت أسأت في هواكم أدبي فالعصمة لا تكون إلا لنبي.
I love every moment of this cruise. The smugglers are preparing their goods for their return to Iran.
إن كنت أسأت في هواكم أدبي فالعصمة لا